Note down this also. You have to determine the resistance between this and this. Okay, find out this one. So copy this diagram. Okay, this is the first one, no? And this is the second one. Okay. Note down the second diagram. Note down the second circuit diagram.
Sir.
Okay.
Sir, fourth.
ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಎರಡನೇದು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಶೇರಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನು?
ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಅರ್ಧ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್
ಈಗ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ರಿ. Okay, once you copied, okay, go for a third one. This is the third one. Third question. 1 ohm, 2, 3 ohm, 2 ohm, 4 ohm, and 5 ohm. 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm, 6 ohm, 5 ohm, 7 ohm, 4 ohm. Okay. Then next one is this one. Eight ohm, 10 ohm, 9 ohm. Okay, so like this, this is the circuit. Otherwise, I will share it today in WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. So next one is mesh analysis. We will go for a next topic. The concept is mesh analysis. There are other two concepts in this. Yeah. So the next concept, okay, we are going to understand the mesh analysis. After that, okay, we have a node analysis. These are the two topics: mesh analysis and node analysis. Mesh is also called as a loop analysis. Mesh analysis is also called as a loop analysis. So here they may ask the current in this 6 ohm or 8 ohm or 5 ohm, 3 ohm, 2 ohm or power in this 5 ohm using a mesh analysis. Okay, they may ask like that. Okay. Okay. So you note down this circuit diagram. I will explain, okay, how to do all these things. Okay. Just okay. Otherwise, I will explain the circuit diagram. Later, you can understand the procedure or methods. Okay. Yeah. So I redrawn that circuit diagram. I redrawn that circuit diagram. same one, and I have shown a mesh here. Okay, one continuous. Okay, it is a loop. Okay, one continuous loop in a this one, and there is a one more loop here. Okay, second one. Okay. We will call it as I1, and I will call it as second one as I2. I1, I2. There are two meshes here. Okay, so one is this mesh, and another one is a second mesh. Okay. So what are all this mesh contains? First mesh, what it will contains? 3 ohm, 5 ohm, 6 ohm, 50 volt source. This I will call it as A, B, C, D is the one mesh. Second mesh is a B, E, F, C. B, E, F, C. In this there is a current I2. What about the elements here? 2 ohm resistance, 25 volt supply, 8 ohm resistors and 5 ohm. Okay. So when I am considering this first mesh, there is a current. Okay, there is a one current I1, also there is a one more current I2. It is flowing in this 5 ohm resistor. When I am coming into the second mesh, in that case also there is a current I2 and I1 here. Okay, these are the two currents in a flowing in a 5 ohm. I want to write the KVL for this. I want to write the KVL for this. What is the first loop? A, B, C, D, A, B, E, F, C, B. Okay, entire one loop. Okay, entire one loop. So, okay, make it as a in clockwise directions. Okay, clockwise. Counterclockwise also we can write, no issue, but usually it is clockwise. Clockwise. This 5 ohm resistor is common for both I1 and I2. This is register. This register is there. No, this is common for these two measures. Which one is common? 5 ohm is common for a I1 and I2. Yeah. How to write? So whatever the drops, so we can take it as a positive. Okay. So positive. Okay. We can take it as a positive. Okay. So 3I1 plus 5. I1 minus I2 means because I1 is in this direction, I2 is opposite of this I1. I2 is opposite of this I1. So hence 5 I1 minus I2. 5 I1 minus I2. Next, it is a 6 I1. 6 I1. 3 I1, 5 I1 minus I2, 6 I1. Next, okay, you are reaching the minus. Okay, what you are doing? Negative terminal of the supply. You are reaching. Okay, you are reaching. How I written? 3I1 plus 5I1 minus I2 plus 6I1 minus 50. Also, what we can do, we can write in a different way. All these drops are taken as a negative. Minus 3I1 minus 5I1 minus I2 minus 6I1. You are okay leaving from a positive terminal of the supply, so that this will becomes a 50. So then 3I1 and 5I1, 6I1. How much? It is a 6I1, 5I1, 3I1. 14I1 and 5I2. This is the minus 5. Minus 50 if I am taken into the right side, it is a positive. Okay, plus 50 volts. I will repeat it one more time. Mesh analysis. Identify a mesh in a given network. There are two meshes. Means it is a closed loop. Closed loop. Closed loop. First mesh is I1. Second mesh is I2. What are all it contains? First mesh A, B, C, D, A. 3 ohm resistor, 5 ohm resistor, 6 ohm resistor plus 1 power supply. That is a 50 volts. Second one B, E, F, C, B. 2 ohm resistor, 25 volts, 8 ohm resistor and 5 ohm resistor. This 5 ohm resistor is common to I1 and I2. I1 and I2. Okay. So I will write the equation for this. Okay. I will write the equation for this. Okay. What is the first equation? First equation is 3i1, 5i1 minus i2, because i1 and i2 are, i1 is coming like this, i2 is going opposite of this one. So where you're, I'm in a mesh 1, I'm in a mesh 1. So 5i1 minus i2 plus 6i1. While moving, you are okay reaching a minus 50 volt, right? A minus 50 is equal to 0. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 6, 14 I1. 14 I1. Which is common? 5. What is that current? I2 minus 5 I2 is equal to 50. Okay. Next one. Next. Second mesh. Second mesh. 2 I2. Okay. Plus 25. 8. Okay. 8 I2. 5 I2 minus I1. Okay, now what you have to write? Because you are in a second mesh, which current, okay, in that mesh? I2. I2 minus I1. In the previous case, I1 minus I2. Now it is I2 minus I1. That is it. Overall, how much resistance is there in this mesh? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 15 I2. What about that common to the I1? This is a minus 5I1. If you are taken to this plus 25 into the right side, it is a minus 25. I will repeat it one more time. Mesh 1, mesh 2. In a first mesh, 3I1, 5I1 minus I2, 6I1 minus 50 is equal to 0. Okay. Second mesh, 2I2 plus 25, because I am touching a plus positive terminal, plus 8. Okay, I2 plus 5 I2 minus I1. This is I am getting. Okay, after simplification, this is the equations. Next, okay, those two equations I written here, 14 I1. Okay, this is the, and solving as usual, we know the solving, so we can solve these two equations. So now using your calculator, okay, how to solve? Okay, this one. Okay, I hope that, okay, now I will share that screen, how to solve this one. Okay, how to solve this one. Uh, I will show this Casio FX. What is the first equation? 14 I1, 5 I2, 50. How many variables are there? Two variables. The first one is 14 minus 5, 50. 14 minus 5, 50. So go to the mode. There is a equation, press a 5. How many variables? 2. Press a 1. Then what are all those values? 14 minus 5, 50. 14, enter, minus 5, enter, then last value, it is a 50. It is a 50. Enter. Okay. First equations, 14 minus 5, 50. What about the second one? Second one is minus 5 plus 15. Yeah, minus 25. Okay. Then enter. You will get a 125 by 37. That is a 3.3387. Okay. 3.3387. Okay. I1. Similarly, minus 20 by 37. Okay, minus 20 means my 0.541. 0.541. Okay, so in this way we can solve the simultaneous equation directly. Okay, one more time. Okay, what are the values? Minus 14, minus 5, 50, minus 5, 15, minus 25. Okay, so after entering that one, we are getting a first variable value x. You did it 3.37. Okay. Similarly, second one, that is I2 minus 0.541 is there. Yeah, it is a minus 0.541. Is there any doubt? Okay, how to use the calculator? Do we have a calculator now? Do you have a calculator? Good.
Yes, sir.
Have you understood the steps what I have explained? Can I repeat one more time?
Yes, sir.
Go to mode, press the, okay, take that calculator, press the button mode. Okay. Mode. In that, 1 is a composite, 2 is a complex, 3 is a stack, 4 is a base, and 5 is the equation. Press a 5. Okay. Then ANX BNY is equal to CN 1. Okay. Means if it has only 2 variables, I can go for this. If it has a 3 variables, I can go for this. And quadratic equation AX square plus BX plus C. This is AX cube plus BX square plus CX plus D. Finding the roots here. Okay. This is the second one. So first one I will choose. Yeah. It is asking me enter the values. 14 minus 5 minus 5, 50, 50, yeah. Second one minus 5, fine, 15, okay, and minus 25. So this is the equation, okay. 14 minus 5, 15. Second equation minus 5, 15 and minus 25. Press enter, you will get a first value, that is a 3.378. Okay, 3.378. So next value minus 20 by 37 means it is a minus 0.541. I hope that okay, you understood the how to use the calculator. Can I close this calculator?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in this way, we can we can calculate the currents. Okay. Second one, okay. Now we will take this one. Okay. Similarly, now we will take this circuit diagram. Determine the mesh currents here. Okay. First mesh, second mesh, and third mesh. Okay. So now, okay, I will disconnect it and again I will connect back to you. So note down this circuit diagram. By that time, note down this circuit diagram and try to write the mesh equations. Please note down this circuit diagram. All of you note down this circuit diagram and try to write the mesh equation. I will explain again. Okay. All of you please make it fast. Okay. Have you copied this one? Then okay, try to write the equation. If you are able to write the simultaneous equation, very simple here. This one is common to I1, I2. 1 I1 minus I2 plus 6 volts. 2 I1 minus I3 minus 7 volt is equal to 0. Second equation 2 I2, 3 I2 minus I3. Then again I will connect back. Okay. Again, I am going to connect back. By that time, you can write the equation and try to solve the equation using calculator. 3I1, 3I3 minus I2, 3I1, 2 I3 minus I2 minus 6 volts is equal to 0. These are the three equations. Try to solve those simultaneous equations.